How was the royal gala dinner in Norway with Queen Mary and Princess Mette-Marit? Queen Mary attended a gala dinner in Norway, for which she chose a modified blue dress and a pearl tiara of the Danish Queens. Finally, Mary of Denmark has debuted one of the tiaras reserved for Danish Queens only. It happened during a gala dinner that King Harald and Queen Sanja hosted in her honor at the royal palace in Oslo. Frederick and his wife are on a state visit to Norway, and the first day ended with a banquet at which the Australian first wore the Pearl Fleur Tiara, a piece of jewelry with a centuries-old history. The Pearl Fleur was Margaret's favorite tiara, and it has now passed into Mary's hands, along with the rest of her jewelry, consisting of a brooch and pearl and diamond earrings. There is also a necklace which the Australian woman refused to give up. It dates from the first quarter of the 19th century when it was commissioned for Princess Louise of Prussia, wife of Frederick of the Netherlands. It passed to her descendants until her granddaughter Louise of Sweden took it to Denmark after marrying Frederick VIII. Margaret's great-grandfather, Queen Louise herself, included them in a fund to protect some of her jewelry so that they could not be sold or divided in future inheritances. Best they were passed from queen to queen and have now reached Mary. One of the curiosities of this impressive set is that the earrings were made by separating two huge pearls from the tiara to keep them from hanging off the lobe. A strut was made above the ear. The Australian pulled out of her closet a sky blue dress by Birgit Holstein, which she had altered for the occasion. It was the dress Maria wore to the wedding of Carl Philip and Sophie of Sweden in June 2015, and now, 9 years later, already as queen, she saved it for a gala dinner in Norway. However, Birgit Holstein has really worked magic, as the dress looks brand new. The new version has a blue silk skirt without the original floral embroidery and a tulle top with French sleeves and fabric running down to the shoulders. The result was a very regal look with which Maria once again demonstrated that she is the queen of recycling. She also wore a red and navy blue sash of the Norwegian Order of St. Olav. As for the ladies of the Norwegian royal family, Mette-Marit chose a Joe Battista Valley skirt, which curiously enough she also wore to the wedding of Carl Philip and Sophia of Sweden. It was white with pink flowers of various sizes, whereas in Stockholm, she paired the skirt with a pink top. On this occasion, she chose a white long-sleeved Pam jacket. She wore the sash of the Danish Order of the Elephant, as did her husband, Prince Haakon, and her in-laws, Harald and Sanja. The Norwegian tiara crowned her head with a tiara of amethysts and diamonds that King Harald acquired in the 1990s to give to his wife, Queen Sanja. The amethysts are surrounded by brilliant cut diamonds alternating with small diamond flowers, also brilliant cut. The tiara was worn regularly by both the Queen and her daughter-in-law, Martha Louise, and is part of a pair of earrings also worn by Mette-Marit. Queen Sanja, for her part, wore an orange dress with a pleated fabric cape. She chose an emerald tiara as her tiara, a neoclassical piece of jewelry that jeweler Babst made in 1804 for Empress Josephine. It is made of diamonds and emeralds depicting curls and honeysuckle at the top. In the center is a large princess-cut emerald. Josephine left the tiara to her son Eugene de Beauharnais, who gave it to his daughter Amelia when she married Pedro I of Brazil. Amelia bequeathed the jewel to her sister, Queen Josephine of Sweden, and eventually, after passing through several heads, the tiara ended up in the hands of Queen Maud, wife of King Olaf V. Today, it is a favorite tiara of Queen Sanja, who, as sovereign consort, is the only one to wear it. She also wore a matching necklace, earrings, and brooch. In conclusion, Frederick and Mary's state visit to Norway was marked not only by strengthening diplomatic ties between Denmark and Norway, but also by showcasing the splendor and traditions of the royal families. A gala dinner hosted in honor of the Danish royal couple was the setting for Mary's debut as the wearer of the Danish royal family's iconic jewelry, including the famous Pearl Fleur Tiara. The moment emphasized the importance of passing on royal heirlooms and reinforced their role in cultural and historical heritage. Mary and Mette-Marit's choice to wear outfits that have a personal history while at the same time showing respect for the event and the host country emphasizes their ability to balance tradition and modernity. It also speaks to the importance of sustainability and reinterpretation in the use of the royal closet, demonstrating that even in a world of high status, An approach to reuse and adaptation is possible and valued. The presence and choice of jewelry and clothing by members of the royal families not only added to the splendor of the evening, but also told unique stories of the connections between the families, their heritage, and culture, from the amethyst and diamond tiara purchased by King Harald to the emerald tiara, which has a history dating back to Empress Josephine. Each piece is a symbol of history and luxury. In the end, the Norwegian gala dinner was not just a diplomatic event, but a bridge connecting past and present, history and fashion, tradition and a modern vision of royal duties. It was a magnificent demonstration of how royal families through the ages preserve their culture while adapting to a changing world and continue to inspire by their example of respect for history, culture, and international relations. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notifications for more of the same. See you soon.